Welcome, everyone. My name is Mirthless Mirror, and today we are returning with 7 Days to Die. And I'm glad that you could make it. Today we're doing groundwork. We have to sod basically, well, this entire area and that area down there. You can see that the mountain that I dug out to get this tunnel in, well, we've got to replace the mountain. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us. We're also going to be working a little bit on this balcony as well. I'm trying to decide if I want to make it similar to the balconies that I've put over here, because I think I like that they have a thinner block. And so I think I'm going to be taking out that balcony and replacing it with a new one. And we're also going to be doing some other base building throughout the episode today, such as completing work in every single room, because the base basically needs maintenance. We've got to replace some of these lights, so you can expect some electrical work and painting as well. So let's begin by grabbing a huge amount of dirt. Lots of dirt, please. Thank you. We'll also bring some stone. I need paint. You know what? And I'm going to need a lot more paint. So why don't we craft some? And what we're going to need for that is some, well, let's see, we got wood, and we just need water then. To the science room. Oh, sweet. I was already one step ahead of myself and crafted a lot of paint. Good for me. Let's do that again for the next time. Let's see. I think I need 12. Cool. Lots of paint. Love to have it. Let's drop it in here. Okay. And now we also... Let's fix that spotlight immediately. That way it's off my mind. Some zombie came by and chewed on it, so might as well fix it. Hey. Why am I connecting it that way? Oh, I see the problem. I just didn't replace it the last time I rewired this. Cool. Fine. No big deal. Replaced. Hey, those are even, right? I know they were when I made the room. Yeah, okay. They are. Let's aim this one and paint it. I don't really know what I'm going to do with these yet, but so far I think I like this best. No! Does that get that bottom? I don't know. Yeah, I think it did. And then why don't we do a taupe? Cool. We'll do the same thing to this one. Actually, it is going to be way easier if I do it this way. I say paint all sides, bam, and then back to the taupe. Bam! Okay, looks nice. And I guess now that I have doors, I should probably keep zombies out of this room. There's really no reason for them to ever come in here. Why are you broken, friend? Oh yeah, I broke you. I remember breaking you. Now, I've got concrete there and there, so having a little bit of wood in that one spot is totally fine with me. They're not going to want to go in there anyway. I just keep thinking it's a logical spot for them to get caught is inside this wall. I'll show you guys what I mean. See, there's a little space between the wall, but they're both concrete, so zombies aren't gonna do anything if they get in there. But sometimes when I, can't find a zombie, I think, oh well, maybe they're in that tiny little space between the walls. So far, they aren't. They never have been. So let's try that again. We'll start with the rust. We'll do the painting all sides, and then back to the taupe. Boom. Hey. I hope I did that properly on the other ones too. Yes, I just went the long way. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, fine. I also noticed that bam. There's going to be little things like that all over the base. Because the base is so big, and most of the things I only got to about 90% done, just so that I can move on to the next thing. Because we're in survival mode, I got to make sure that everything works before I worry about aesthetics. Okay, I am really liking where our electrical room went, but I feel like it needs some kind of floor. So let's try the riveted metal. That's not the one I meant. What was the one I was thinking of? Tread plate. I was thinking of tread plate. This is the one that was in my head. But why don't I try them all? The original one that I said. Ooh, steel floor looks good too. We've got a few options. We can kind of make like a metal rug. Oh yeah, riveted, that's what I said. Riveted. Okay, they all have their merits. I'm gonna X that one. I'm gonna X this one. I think they're essentially going to be equivalent, but I think I barely like this one better. So let's try it. We'll do paint roller. I don't want it that far. Yeah, give us a reason to look down at the floor, I think. Because there's a lot going on in this room. There's a great ceiling. There's this, I don't know, catwalk going on. We've got huge doors, huge windows. We have all of the power along the wall. Let's put something on the floor and say, hey, look here too. Don't miss out on the floor. How far is this going to be? 1, 2, 3, but it's really 4 or 3.5. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, so that's actually the center. Well, I think I want it to be a little bigger. Let's try this. Yeah, that looks cool. See, because it kind of looks like a carpet, but it's not. It's metal, which fits perfectly in this room because, well, it's a generator room. So that's cool. Be nice to have a trim around the floor too, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about that because then I'd have to worry about trim blocks. This is fine. I like this just fine. I don't have any complaints about this room. Okay, let's move on. Wait. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to double check. Okay, we got to fix this. Whoa, wait a second. That guy is not upgraded. Let's get that guy. Hey, that guy. Is there a reason you're not upgraded? Nah. All right. Thank you. Perfectamundo. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with these plates. I kind of like this wood that I've got going on, though. So what if I just continued it here? I guess I didn't need to paint surface. Let's just do paintbrush. It'll give my base a little bit of a softer look, I think. Contrast with the metal around it. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, we got to get this guy too because it looks like the taupe isn't here. Cool. And we'll get the side of this building. Cool beans. Yeah, I'm liking the wood. Good. It only took me nearly all game to figure out what I wanted to do with these little blocks, but I think I finally figured it out. Good for me. And it looks nice with that red. See, I didn't want it to be the brick because I'm using the brick so much and everywhere else. The brick was an obvious choice and it would have worked, but I needed some variance. We couldn't have too much brick. Let's see if I can cover this guy with some dirt. But you can be brick. Like your fellows. Guys, this base began just as a tiny little square hut. And then a tiny hole beneath it that I just kept digging. With the stone axe. It took forever. And look where we are now. Wow. Amazing. Yeah. That's working for me. Place this dirt and paint this now that we know what we want it to be. This one. No. Oh, which one was it? Oh, it is wood fence. Okay, cool. Oh, come on now. There. And I think we need, yeah, that there. I was briefly confused by that hole, but we figured it out. Got some metal there, that's just fine. Why don't we change these stone steps to the wood too? I don't know if I like that better. I don't. Like, for real. Let's try doing the whole floor. Like, what if we did the whole floor this color? What would that look like? I kind of like that. But I need it to not be this way because it needs to contrast to the wood floor here. So no, this is going to remain stone. I am willing to consider a different kind of stone. Hey, whoever's getting shot, don't. I want that one. Fine. I'll get it somewhere else. Okay, well, the wood stairs are actually kind of cool. And then letting it transition into stone. I'll keep it for a little while, but I might go back to the stone on stone. The stone was fine the way it was. Oh, great. We got a problem. So when these don't match, it's, because I chose a different paint. But now I have to go around and paint the whole side like that. And now I can go back. Cool, let's check our work. Perfect. See, we have to do that because we've got the bars on this side, and I can't see through the bars. I can't target something through the bars, is what I mean to say. All right, let's place some dirt. And those should be turned into storage boxes. I should probably put some more along that wall too, and put those storage boxes up as well. How many storage boxes do I have? Because it turns out I'm going to need a lot of them. So I've got some iron ones and some steel ones, but I'm going to need more. So why don't we craft them? I've already got wood on me, so we just need iron. Yeah, okay, fine. Why don't you do like 13? And 13 of those, and 12, and 12. We'll make a bunch of them. So we'll have them ready. We want to put those there. Those shelves are okay wood, I think. I might want to change them to the taupe that I'm using at the rest of the base. Who is getting shot? Am I getting a screamer? I don't even have my forges on. Are you the one shooting, buddy? You know, that well actually turned out okay. It looks like a well. This is my other gun. I don't see any bodies. Maybe it was shooting at a bird. Okay, so I've got to bring this mountain down to here, I think, and then I've got to bring it even further down here. But before I do that, I want to continue the work that we've been doing on this mountain, because this mountain is kind of almost done. I mean, look at this guy. It's been a lot of work, but we're almost done. So let's get to work on some of this mountain. Okay, so I've basically made myself a blueprint of how this is going to work best because dirt is kind of tough to work with. It keeps collapsing. I think I need a space of 2, but I can make it longer if I do it this way. Yeah, I can see what you're thinking. Okay, let's do that. We'll basically just set up a frame for the whole mountain, and then we'll lay the dirt over it. And I betcha, I'm hoping, that at that point we will no longer have any collapses, and then this mountain will be very easy to complete, and we'll minimize the amount of blocks that we have to put down, because of course the alternative would be to put blocks of dirt in every single one of these spots, and that's just too much work. You'd think I could make a dump truck or something, you know? Just lay huge amounts of dirt at once. After all, they give me a gyrocopter. But I guess their main focus is fighting zombies and traveling the wasteland. It's really just base building, while important, is, well, not the main point. The main point is to kill zombies. So I guess a gyrocopter takes precedence over a dump truck. But until we get that dump truck, I'm going to have to put these blocks down one at a time. Okay, that's looking good. Hey, this is going to be easy peasy. I'm excited about this new method we're using. Hey, that is not the block I wanted. All right, that might be okay anyway. Makes me a little nervous, but might be fine. Here, let's do it this way. It's just a space of 1. I need this one to be 1 higher, and this one to be 1 higher. Right? I think that's about right. Yeah. Guess this one's a little higher. 2 higher, maybe? Oh, okay. They're measuring out all right. Let's just line them up here. We'll do this one too. I'll trust that this is somewhat of a blueprint. Dang. There we go. This is going to be quite the brittle mountain, but the idea is that the zombies will just walk right over it. They won't need to attack the mountain because they can walk over the mountain. But if they were to attack it, they could, pretty much take down the whole mountain in no time, and that'd be a bummer. But they won't attack it. All right, let's extend this one. Probably gonna have to do... Oh, I am missing one over here. gonna say we're gonna need more. I forgot this guy. Hey, guy. I need you too. Nice and easy. Hey, that's looking so good. And this is turning out to be way more simple than when I first began. I mean, obviously I was making progress with what I was doing. I mean, we got that far. That's a long way. But we had a lot of collapses, and I think this way I am going to eliminate collapses entirely. And that's going to be nice. Oh, I really hope I don't end up eating those words. But hey, if we have a collapse, I'll just fix it. Bam! They look like bleachers, right? At like a stadium or something. Oh, dang. Wrong spot. Thank you. Here, please. All right, let's try this. Looking good. Dang, let me up there. Beautiful. And now just for, well, the hard part really, because this is where the mountain kind of gives up. Come on, mountain. We need you to hang in there, buddy. I need to be about 2 feet taller. Let's stick it here. Beautiful. And then here. Out of the way, trees. You're not wanted here. You guys belong in the forest. The one I keep cutting down. I know, it's confusing. Oh, it's a beauty. Let's get him here. Dang, this freaking rocks. Okay, over here. Wait, we can't forget this guy. Oh no, that is this guy. Okay, good job, guy. You just got way taller. All right, let's see if this will work. Hey, that was way easier than what I was doing before. Let's do that in the next round. Oh. Little out of reach. It may not look like it, but this is very important to the defense of the base. The trouble... So building on top of a mountain makes a lot of sense, and it looks really cool because it kind of goes back to the fortifications of old. But in 7 Days to Die, with their particular brand of zombie apocalypse, the zombies really just dig to the heart of your base, and it's not as effective as, say, keeping out knights and cavalry. Okay? The zombies just dig, and, well, then they get in the walls. So, with this mountain functioning exactly like a ramp will, well, the zombies are not smart. So they'll say, hey, the easiest way to get to him is simply to walk over. Let's take it a little bit farther. Because it's going to be a pain to do this part of the mountain, I can tell. Ugh. All right, fine. Let's do it this way. Beautiful. Now we'll bring the other ones over. Let's do it like this, like we did before. One, and one here. Then we bring them up. And now over. Wow, that is way easier. Could have saved myself a lot of time if I had been doing that earlier. But the time we will save is now. Let's... Yeah, it's okay for this to be a little weird, right? Yeah, the mountain's supposed to be a little weird anyway. If it's not weird, it looks unnatural. It's going to look a little unnatural anyway, but some variance here and there will be good, I think. Get out of the way, Chrysanthemum. Thank you. I like with the upgraded parkour that you can get 2 blocks under you before you fall. It's nice. Wow, that is so easy. It makes this project look easy. And this project is not easy. Dirt is not easy to work with. But you know what? I think it is going to be now. Yes! These pillars are like skyscrapers. Oh man, don't collapse after all this. Because this was not easy. Okay, I need more, please. All right, let's see if we can place the dirt. Wow, that was so cool. These definitely look like bleachers. Looks nice coming up against this part of the mountain too. Okay, let's start high. Wow, this has made my job so much easier. For those of you looking to build mountains, this is the way I recommend doing it. Way easier than what I was trying before. But hey, that's what experimentation is for. Look at that, I'm almost to the end. Yeah, this was awesome. No! Bummer. I just closed that ladder up too. Fine, I'll go all the way back. The walk of shame. Ooh. That's not good. Hopefully that doesn't happen anywhere else. But I do like that that was only one spot. Like one spot collapse. So why did that happen? I don't know, but we'll put in another support beam here just in case. Oh, maybe that was the one where... No, that's... I don't know which one that was. Maybe it was that one with the weird dirt foundation that I said worried me. Maybe that's why it collapsed. But it shan't do it again. I'm sure of it. Okay, now I'm sure of it because I've actually done it. Before I was just confident. Ooh, we're gonna have another collapse there. Why? I've got a support right there. Why would you collapse me there? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, I'll just give you another support. How's that? Okay. Worked out. Hopefully I don't collapse something else. So it looks like there are a few weak spots here and there. I'm not exactly sure what makes them weak, but you know, just give them a bit of support. Turns out okay. Yeah, this is the way to build mountains. Easy peasy. Looks cool too with those rows. Well, let's do it here. Let's do it again. All right, we have to be careful when the box turns red, so let's not go too deep into construction trance. I do that when I dig, construct, etc. Kind of go into a trance after a little while and kind of go on auto pilot, and well, then we have collapses. So let's be very, very careful to make sure that we are not placing it where there's going to be a red block. Hey, no red blocks here. Good for me. Okay, we might have another one soon though. But the really cool part about this thus far is that when I did have a collapse, it was only just one small area, as opposed to before where I have like a huge collapsing area. All right, we got to do something about that. I guess I just took the block out a little bit too far in a few of these spots. That's got to be what it is that's causing the variance in foundation. But fortunately, it's really easy to fix. Perfect. Very nice. Okay, let's start bringing it down. I think I'm okay. I want to start seeing some results. So, is this going to be really difficult, I wonder? So, maybe? We're going to have a collapse there, whether I like it or not. Looks like I've got plenty of support. Why are you going to collapse me? Oh, the troubles. Let's see, this is the spot where I was going to have a collapse, so let's see if I fixed it. Yeah, looks okay. Oh no. Okay, well let's keep doing what we were doing then. No collapses would be great. Wow, I'm gonna need way more dirt than I'm holding on to right now. We need to craft some more. I'm close to the base right now. Let's do it. Let's craft some more. Because this is an insane amount of clay we're using. Man, I'm running out of clay. Who would believe it? Well, I have clay at the clay mine, so... And of course, I can always get more. Clay is easy enough to get. So I need topsoil, probably. Do I have clay here? No. Let's place these boxes while we're here. So after all this time, I think I've decided I like these shelves. Ah, jeez. Hey, but that actually looks pretty good. I've never done metal taupe on a wall like that before. But aside from the fact that it's being very reflective, looks good. I guess I didn't decide what I wanted this to be. I think I want it to be part of the house, so let's make it green. Not metal roof. I'm talking about green wood siding. This one. Open. Now I've got to paint the whole thing here. Right there. We'll make these bars like the other ones around the base. I may not keep the metal that I'm currently using. I'm using metal raw iron for these, I don't know, strengthening points. Those. I might change it. But since that's what I'm using right now and other parts of the base, I'm going to keep doing it that way until I've decided what I'm going to change it to. So, metal raw iron. Yeah, that looks about right. And I think it's polished wood floor that I use. And then we'll do a cream here. Nice. Very nice. We'll put 2 wood and an iron. Do I have my steel ones? Let me grab my steel ones. Oh, you know, I should have painted that. That probably did it. Yeah, that looks okay to me. So let's do 1 more steel here and 1 more iron. There. And I think I'm going to want lockers along this wall, which I need medical furniture for that. Not medical, sorry, metal. Metal furniture for that, which is here. Okay, so these are effectively half blocks. So let me just use half blocks as examples. Okay, and this wall's a space of 14. That's unusual. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to have a middle space of 2. There. That's the middle. Yep. Okay, so if that's the middle of that room, maybe, but really the middle is right here because that's what I'm going to be walking across. So what if I sort of fake the middle by putting some lockers here like that? I'm looking for this one, yeah. So I can't let it block the camera. Gotta be careful about that. So maybe I'll do like a desk or something. And then I can put some more boxes and piles of crap and maybe even like a dead spotlight over there. Make it look like a garage. Okay, well, I think the lockers do look good there. I'm going to give it another chance, though. We're going to try this. No, I don't like that. That looks good, though. Yeah. Let's try that. So I guess I have these kind of lockers. I'll do the tall ones. If I paint these as plywood, how much room do I have over here? Not much. What if I put, we're going to do this as a temporary thing. What if I put two things over there like that and then put a dead spotlight there? Or maybe the dead spotlight there. Let's see how that looks. I think that looks really good. So let's do a steel one and a iron one. Where's my iron one? I must have put them away. Okay, fine. A wood one then. No, I really wanted an iron one. Oh, here it is. So this spotlight is going to need to be aimed kind of at the ground. We want it to look a little sad. But it looks like we're going to need some more spotlights, so might as well craft them now because I know I'm going to need more. We need electrical parts and forged iron. I think we need a headlamp or headlight as well. Electrical parts. And duct tape. Of course we need duct tape. Oh, I missed the iron. Must have looked at the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, you can go ahead and make me like 8. Yeah, that's already looking better. We'll give it a dead spotlight here. Let's try there first. I feel like it needs to be... Oh, I'm outside of my block radius. That means I have to destroy it to pick it up. Okay, fine, I'm not going to pick it up then. We're just going to do this. Aim, yeah. Here. Not that far. We want like that. Yeah. And then disconnect. There, that looks like it's been stored there. Yeah. Now the garage is starting to look more filled in. Cool. This is the wrong color. we go. Oh. Oh, no, this guy turns this. Yeah, okay. For a second, I thought this guy was turning my SMG on, and so I was like, I don't want my SMG to turn on when I'm here. I want to turn it on when zombies are here. But it's fine. It's working out just fine. You know, it just occurred to me. I think I was building some dirt in the mine. Let's check it out. To the mine. Oh, I have my door closed. I should make this an automatic door. Yeah, I knew I was. I've got way more clay than I thought I did. Good for me. Man, the mine looks so good. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. Oh yeah, and I've even got a steel wall cabinet. I've got to try those in other spots at the base. I forgot all about that. Whoops. A little bit of a crash. Now back to the real work. Guys, look how much dirt I have. It's insane. I did not mean to fall into that hole. There we go. Don't collapse, please. Wow, that was nice and easy. Thought I heard a zombie behind me. No. Come on, work. So far, so good. Let's see if I can close this without having any collapses. Because if I can, that means I can likely do it in the other spots too. All right, I think this is working out really well for me. Really, I just had to figure out that dirt only goes about 2 blocks before it considers collapsing, so wood frames are the way to do it. That looks bad. Is this going to collapse? No. Zombie? Oh, sister, don't do what you're doing right now. Oh, we got a digger in here, huh? Let's see how many zombies she brings. I just can't have them attacking my fragile frames. Come back when I'm done working, guys. You'll love it. But right now, it's no good. Yeah, see, buddy, you're having trouble. Oh, that's hilarious, the way he's running on. Oh, don't attack that. It's not done, buddy. I know it's confusing. Whew. I don't want any collapses, not here. Guess that screamer's done with me. Yeah, this is turning out beautifully. It is surprisingly much more difficult to work with dirt than I had anticipated. But we figured out a solution. Oh, don't collapse. Heck yeah. Uh-oh, we just had a collapse, and I have no idea why. Oh, because we got a guy chewing down there. What are you doing? Don't chew. Bad zombie. Oh, man. You did some work over here, too, didn't you? Well, only take a moment to fix. When I saw that collapse, I was flabbergasted. I thought, why would I have a collapse all of a sudden when everything seemed to have been working out just fine? It's the cops. All right, just one cop. All right, let's see where we left off. I guess we'll just start again, right? Here. They make me think of cornrows. Neat as a pin. So satisfying. Oh. There we go. This ramp is going to be so perfect. They're just going to walk right over it. No issues for us. Can you imagine carrying this much dirt on you, though? You'd have to be a giant. Like, yes, I am carrying all the dirt required to fill in a mountain. And it's all in my backpack. Oh, guys, the fact that I stopped at that moment is so lucky. Okay, so I guess I need a support there for some reason. So let's give it one. Here, do me a favor, buddy. And be gone. Okay. There, hopefully that will do it. Perfect. Gotta bring down the whole mountain. Sure looks beautiful. Do not collapse, do not collapse. Oh, so perfect. Please continue to be that easy. Because then I can just go into construction trance mode and just place blocks infinitely. We'll be done in no time. It's needing to be careful that takes the long effort. I think I'm going to have structural issues here, right? It's giving me some warnings. I'm just going to give it a support. Like, why not? It'll only take me a sec. We're going to give this one extra support. There. Almost got it. There we go. Wow, the wood frames made this insanely easy, saving me so much time. And thus far, no collapses, just the very first one to show us that we could collapse if we weren't careful. I'm so anxious to get to the bottom of this mountain. One, then I'll know that this method works and I can safely use it on other parts of the base. But two, I want to see what it looks like. Because I think it might look good. No, I forgot to look behind me. Walk of shame. There we go. I can shorten my walk of shame here. Hey, that's almost done. So this one I think is next. We'll have to add another couple layers, but that's almost the mountain complete. And in such a short amount of time. Yep, now we're losing our ability to do it this way. We're going to have to do it this way. The zombies are going to love this. It's going to be like going up an escalator. Perfect. See? They'll just walk right up it. Yeah. So I'm going to have to do another layer. Maybe I can just, can I get away with just a dirt layer? How much support is this going to need? Okay, I at least got it to here. And that's kind of the middle point. All right, super easy. They'll walk right over that. Someone trying to sneak up on me? Thought I heard someone. Oh, it's you. Oh, okay. Well, you're lucky because I'm not hungry. Can I get away with dirt just here too, or am I going to have to start building more blocks? I think I'm going to have to start doing blocks. That's a lot of area to cover. I don't want to have to fill it in entirely with dirt. Okay, so in that case, at what point do I think probably here is when I need to start bringing it down? So let's bring it down at least. At least 2. Was that the way it was supposed to go? No, 1 more down, I think. Right. That was a nice little trick. Oh, hang on. These are equal, and they can't be. They've got to be a little bit lower. There. All right, let's try it. Start it from over here, though. See how far I can get with the dirt before I have to move the frames, because I think I might be able to get it to here. Hi. More of you, huh? Okay. Hey, who's breaking stuff? Don't get in here, lady. I'm working in here. Yeah. Not a good time to break stuff. Really, there's never a good time. It's looking good. See how much she liked that? She was running across that thing like it was a track made just for her. Oh, I put down that red block and it did not collapse. Wow, that was lucky for me because that was ready to collapse right there. I don't know why, but we'll give it a little support. It's probably because, I haven't done the other dirt blocks, but that's okay. I'm okay with having a little bit of extra support. Because this area of the base has been testy. Quite challenging. See, now that it has this support, it's not going to be any issue at all. So I really didn't need that extra pillar, like I say, but I'm okay with having a little bit of extra. No more collapses, please. Yeah, that connects beautifully. Looks like we come up here a little bit. That's okay. I don't mind it. I'll just give it a lip here. Yeah, that's fine. It can have a little lip. Let's keep expanding. So probably to there. This one has extra blocks, I remember. I'm being extra careful here. Fine, whatever. I'll take the extra blocks. I'll keep them. So I think I decided it was 2, right? Because I've got to do this. Yeah, that's why I've got that lip, because this one's only 1. Well, you know, I could just fix that real quick. It would only take me a second. I haven't filled in the whole mountain. I could. Wonder if this is going to cause a collapse. Dirt is a challenging medium, but I think we're working out okay. I think this is actually not as difficult as it needs to be, and not as time consuming as it needs to be either, which is just fantastic. There, we got rid of that lip. Cool. bear or a wolf, huh? Fine. I think it's one of those big wolves, the great hounds. But I'm gonna leave him alone. He's not bothering me. Okay, I think that's working out for me. Because I could have brought the box up a little higher, but I don't think it matters. As long as it has some support. Oh, I think I did that one wrong. I did like that maybe? So do I need to take down the box? Yeah, there we go. Wow, that looks so good. Hey, get out of here, dog. Bad dog. I hope these pillars are right. Okay, that's going to be too tough. Let's go back to the groundwork here. Oh, I was going to say a storm in the forest. That's unusual. But I am not in the forest anymore. I'm kind of going between the forest and the burnt forest. Wow. That looks great. Maybe I'll smooth this part out a little bit. But yeah, that looks about right. We'll have it connect here because then I'm done with the side of this mountain, and the side of this mountain was a lot of work. So to think of myself being done with it is just fantastic. So let's get to that fantasy. Oh, that looks so cool. We'll let this kind of hill come down into this mountain. Make it a smooth edge. Wow, to think I'm actually filling in the tunnels here. Sometimes I watch my videos when they get released, and it kind of reminds me just how far we've come with the base, how much effort has gone into it. Looks like I got a bit of digging in here. But that's because they're struggling to get up the mountain here. But it's okay if they do a bit of digging in this spot, because I don't really have anything over here. It's too far away from the base for me to have to worry about it. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, that looks all right. It looks like the base is coming right out of the mountain, which is really what I want. For it to look fairly natural. See, this is why I don't do natural ramps for my driving area. Too steep. But it does look all right. Let's solve the problem we've got going on here. All right, I think this works for me. Should be easy for the zombies to get up, and it kind of strikes a balance with a little bit of variability so that it looks semi-natural. It's always going to look a little static, man-made, because I need it to be functional. The zombies will just walk over it, and so most of it's going to have to be a straight line. But I guess some of it can be a little varied, and that will give the mountain a little bit of character. Wow, that was a challenge. That was a challenge. Hey. Okay, let's get that balcony. Well, at the very least, work out the blocks. This is why I should stay on my road. I don't know why I decided to go off-road. I constructed it for a reason! Alright. This is going to be easier to destroy than it looks. The only thing is... all I've got is 3 tables and a chair. Okay, that works for me. Where are you? It's going to take 8 hits per block. Nine hits per block, apparently. No, 8. And here we go. That wasn't too bad. Looks alright without the balcony, too. But I do have that door there already. Well, what if I made it a smaller balcony? I made it a big balcony before. It was just kind of nice because it would make sense to have a table out there. You know? Eat on the balcony. So that's the minimum. If I wanted just a little lookout, it would be something like this. This is just for the sake of being simple. They're going to be railings or something. But bars were the first thing that came to my mind, so bars is what we're using. So they're diagonal. No diagonal bars. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. That's a railing, but whatever. Okay, let's see how this looks. I like it that way too, frankly. It looks like a spot you'd have a balcony. This spot might always be a problem. I don't see zombies finding a good way up here. I mean, they should go right here, obviously, but, you know, sometimes zombies do what they want. I guess I could shave it. Yeah, I guess I could shave it. Let's shave it. Oh, I see. So I have to have some of this covered. Maybe we could do that. Kind of give them away up here. Yeah, they should be able to walk up here now. Cool. Okay, back to my balcony. I do kind of like the balcony that way now that I'm looking at it. I have two others similar here and there. So maybe it would be better to have my other one. Because then I'd have like variants in my balconies. I don't know. Zombies couldn't jump from here, which would be nice. All right, well, let's make these half blocks then. Now, which half ramp did I end up using in the other one? I can't even remember. You know what? It's going to be easier if I just go copy it. It's just right over here. There we go. I think it's railing on the other one, but I want to be sure that it's uniform, so let's go grab it. No, it's catwalk railing, huh? Well, good thing I checked that out. Yeah, I think I got that right. Looks right. Okay, before we upgrade it, let's paint it, see if I like it. I think the other one, let's have this extend like that. I think that'll look nice. Which means we probably want all sides. And I think I did metal bars. Yeah, I did. There'll be a different wood, but that's okay. They don't have to be the same wood. I think if they match the inside of the floor in each room, it'll still be uniform. Okay, so we will make this kind of a cold metal, which is nice with that warm wood. Let's see what it looks like from a distance. I think that looks just fine. And then I don't have to fuss with the extra table and the plants. You know what? I like that just fine. Let's upgrade that. Where is my nail gun? There it is. I guess I should change the position of my light now that I've changed the balcony. Oh, it's out of range of my box. Oh, well, it just needs to move over a little bit. Let's just get another one. Those things should be turning on here in about a few minutes. Oh, there they went. Turned on. Those ones I made concrete, but that's okay with me. They look fine as concrete. Let's give ourselves a lawn here. We'll let it go down here. Got to take away the layer of stone so we can replace it with a layer of dirt. There we go. That looks semi-natural. Now we'll paint this. These already look metal to me. Did I already paint these? Oh, yeah, I did, but I didn't upgrade them. That's my problem. Oh, just that one. And that one. Okay. We gotta paint this attic. Let's make it wood. Just simple old wood. Old wood. Kind of looks like an attic. Could even do a cream if I want. Kind of opposite of other places in the house. And this ceiling is also a cream, it looks like, so I can just do that. And in fact, what we'll do here is we'll do that. And then we'll maybe even do this. That does look good that way. But it might look bad over here, right? It's okay. Although now that I'm done with this roof, I may not need this little hole anymore. Still, it would be nice to be able to travel from here to here. Whoops, that was a mistake. But you know what I mean. If I'm ever having trouble with zombies, I can just miss and die in my blade trap. Hopefully not. Let's try again. There we go. See, I can make it to this roof. And then I can very easily come down in safety if I want. So I do kind of like that. What if we made this like that? And then this like that. You know, for some reason, I feel like it looks like less of an attic that way. So I think I want it to look a tad unfinished. Let's keep the floor wood. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I like the clock I got going on there. So obviously I have to do a load of more groundwork, but let's look around the base and see if there's anything obvious. Like I need some more decoration in this room. This room looks all right. Wow, as does this one. Yeah, we're gonna find stuff like that all over the place. Just little things here and there that you'd only find by living in the space. You can be cream, I think. I like this wall that I've got going on. That looks good. Oh, that's so funny that this looks like I've got an electric fence here, but no, these are for the traps underneath. That is funny. You guys loaded? Yeah, you are. Good for me. Yeah, cool. Definitely have to do this mountain. That's going to be a project. But this part of the mountain is okay. And how about over here? I might be able to smooth this one out a bit. And then obviously the space over every tunnel needs to be worked on because I only put the dirt on just enough to cover the tunnel so that we get an idea. But we're going to have to level them out, like this spot here. It's got to be leveled out so it looks like a natural mountain rather than like I, dug it out and just threw some dirt over it. Oh, hello. I need you to be taupe, please. It's important to have a lawn when we're in the forest area because it's, one of the few places that has grass. Might as well emphasize that grass. Hey, that was a mistake. Yeah, we'll let it pull away from the ramp at that point. Oh, and I think in other parts of the base, I've started to extend this railing. Yeah, I can do that over here too. In some spots anyway. Not all of them because I do want some access. I actually use this space a lot. What if I did this? Kind of leave myself a little exit. Yeah, let's just go ahead and upgrade those real fast. I just want to double check that I don't need to do that up here, do I? I guess I kind of do. Well, what if I... Hope I didn't cause myself any issues. No issues caused. I think that's okay. I wonder if I want to put them here, or maybe I'll just leave that open grass. I mean, it makes sense that it would open up there because it's not a road. It opens up into the lawn, and I think that's okay. Yep, I already did it here. Good for me. Wonder if I want to close it here. Yep, and then I still get my exit here if I need it. And I've got my entrance there. This tunnel was a lot of work. Wow. Yeah, I'll just have him start. I wonder if I want to pull this out. It does look cool, but I think not. I think we'll just leave it open because it's the entrance. Make it super easy for us to get in from any direction. Guys, look how good it looks up there, all painted. So cool. Painting makes such a big difference on making the base look complete. Let's start filling these in because I think I do like them. 9 skill points to spend, huh? Better do that soon. Oh man. Must have had an explosion here. Oh wow, that's chewed on. Okay, we needed steel to repair this, and I also needed cobblestone. Okay. I wonder why they like that one block so much. Oh, out of paint. Bummer. Open. Okay. I think that's those. It's easy to miss a spot. Yeah, I really don't want zombies crawling in there, so let's fill this up. I think that's okay. Oops. There we go. Nice and natural looking. I don't think I'm going to be able to see this one. If I can't see it, I don't care. All right, let's fly out with our helicopter and see if I missed anything. Plus, we get to see what it looks like from above, and that's always fun. Oh, I like that. Looks like I'm using Adobe White instead of the metal. I like that on the garden, at least. I think the colors suit it a little better. Okay, let's do that real quick before we go on our flight. We'll keep the bars metal looking. I think that, let's see, which one do I like better? Actually, I may like the metal better. Yeah, okay. Helicopter! Yeah, look how good that mountain looks now. Could still use a little bit of work, but it's looking really nice. I missed that part in painting. Yeah, and that's going to be a lot of work, is right here. But once that scar is healed, that mountain is going to look really nice, because this part is almost entirely done already. We just have to do this, where we pull down the mountain here as well, so the zombies stop digging. And then, of course, right there. Wow. Almost perfect. not quite. Okay, what do I got for food? Tacos? That sounds good to me. And I got water in here, I'm sure. I guess I need more. Okay, fine. Let's make some. Two treasure maps. That's cool. Can't believe how much clay I've gone through. Probably gonna have to collect some more, which is insane. I know it's funny because I only just said it like 2 minutes ago. I completely forgot what I was gonna build. It's that whole inventory management thing. Completely distracted me. Water. That's what I was gonna do. Okay. So why don't we collect our water from our water garden? Oh, well, you know what? That's supposed to be yellow. I like to make my ladders yellow because it stands out against most walls. I see. I'm having a problem with probably painting the outside of this building. So let's use the roller. Did I not use the roller? Oh well, we'll just make a line and then we'll fill in the rest. Let's see how far this gets me. Hey, I made myself learning elixirs? I didn't even realize it. I could have been using those during Blood Moon. I remember I didn't have any. Alright, how much do we need? Oh, that's right. I've got to bring chrysanthemum, coal, and goldenrod. So I can make 90. Why don't we make 15? There. Oh wait, this coal's supposed to go up there. I almost brought it up to the wrong spot. I want to have some coal near my campfires. It's just more convenient that way. All right, my friends, that marks the end of this episode. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you're all having a really good time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about Mirthless Mirror so they can be here while we do our journey. And, today is Blood Moon, day 252, so it looks like our next episode is going to be starting with the zombie horde coming and crashing upon our base. So you want to make sure to be there. Don't miss it. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.